Hi guys, this is Mary and Sophie. You're watching Cards TV. And Sophie's a very tired little girl. She just made her daddy a Father's Day card. So she's going to stay here and take a rest, and I'll show you the card she made for her daddy. Here's Sophie's little card. She used Create a Critter, and I did help her with this. I'll have to admit that. Sophie decided to do a pedestal card, and she wanted it to be very girly and feminine and have some bling. So we went with the pink, black, and white, and as you can see right here, we've got some bling around her neck. These are some rhinestones I had in squares, just little ones, and we just put them around her neck. But this is a pedestal card. The base of the card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that's the front of the card. And what you do is you cut a piece of paper for your base, or cardstock rather. You want to cut it 4 1/4 by 11, and you want to score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And when you fold that up, you can see that makes the base for your pedestal card, or your easel card. Some people call it an easel card. And then you make the front of your card and you adhere it to the base, and this is what you get. And this little dog is actually a terrier, but it looks the most like Sophie of any of the others in the manual. Sophie is a long-haired Chihuahua. But you'll find this little terrier on page 34, and there he is right there. And I cut the bottom of the little terrier at 2 1/2 inches out of a kind of a chocolate brown. And then I came up here to layer 1, and I cut the terrier again in a lighter tan. And Sophie's not really marked like this. She's kind of the same color all over. But this was part of the image in the book, so I cut this in a really light tan, and it's layer 2 right there. I don't know if you can even see that. But then you just adhere it all together and you get this adorable little terrier. For the back of Sophie's card, the pink mat, that's 4 by 5 1/4, and this was run through the Cuttlebug Swirls folder. And then down here, we cut a piece of white at 2 inches, and then we cut a piece of black and white polka dot at 1 7/8 inches, and then the pink is 1 3/8 inches. And to cut the scallops at the bottom, we used this EK Success scallop punch. I love this punch. Y'all probably know that by now because I keep putting it on all my cards. But this little pink scallop piece was run through the Cuttlebug Swiss Dots folder, as was this mat down here. And this little pink mat behind the sentiment, let's see, that is 2 3/4 by 4. It was also run through the Swiss Dots, and also the bottom edge was cut with the scallop border punch. And to make the piece to hold my card up so it doesn't go ahead and close, I cut a little bone out of the black and white polka dots, and the bone is on the same page as the little dog, page 34. It's on layer 3, and you hit shift, and there's the little bone right there, and I cut it at 2 inches. And because this is black and white paper, I also cut it 2 more times out of white cardstock, and I glued it all together to give it more height, so it's more like a piece of chipboard. But I did mount it also on 1 thickness of foam tape, so you can see it stands up and it becomes the stop for the pedestal. But I think it turned out really cute. I think Sophie's dad's going to love it. It says, "I rough you, Daddy. Happy Father's Day, Sophie." But she did a great job, didn't she? And using Create a Critter. So I hope you guys have fun today. Sophie and I really had fun making this card. And I'll see you again really soon with another card. Bye now.